Today's video, we are going to talk about what might be some of the excuses that you have put inside your brain on why you are not farther along than you should be when it comes to your music career. I'm going to get a little personal. I'm going to share with you some of the things that I reflect back on every year, especially as this year is winding down. We're in that mode where we want to move forward. By the way, right below this video, if you like informative videos, especially on the music industry, as quick as it's changing, I would love for you to subscribe. We put them out once a week, and I would love for you to be a part of it. So who the heck am I? If this is the first time we are meeting, my name is Rick Barker. I'm former manager of superstar Taylor Swift. I host the Music Industry Blueprint podcast, and I am super excited today to not only be able to share with you some things that I feel will help you move your career forward, but also to give you a little bit of tough love. That's kind of what it took for me. Those of you that know my story know that I went from living homeless on the streets, strung out and addicted to drugs, to launching one of the biggest stars in the world. Well, the reason that was able to happen is because I had certain people point out some flaws with me that at the time I really didn't want to hear, but I knew that it was very important if I was to be able to move forward with the ability to help people the way that I'm helping them today. So let's fast forward to where it is today. Today, as we know, just like with the music industry, my business as well, getting this information to you, everything has gone digital. I had a person come up to me, and it was a conversation that I vividly remember, and she said, "You are such a powerful influence, but your weight could be holding you back." And I'm like, did she just call me fat? Was that her polite way of saying you could probably stand to lose a couple pounds? What I always did though was I always made excuses for why it is that I was heavy. I never really addressed the situation. I tease people. I say, you want to know how to lose weight? Ask a fat person. They seem to have all the answers. Well, I was that person. So my solution to the problem of being overweight was buying bigger clothes. My solution for being overweight was not being seen on video. But then I started getting invited to speak more, and there was nothing I could do to hide it. It wasn't until I sought out the help of a professional and I gave up. I said, look, I obviously don't know what I'm doing, or I still wouldn't be heavy. I'm willing to do whatever it takes in order for me to lose this weight and to keep it off once and for all. And this year was that time for me. As you see in this picture, in February of this year, I weighed 253 pounds, and I met this young lady, and she kind of put me in my place, and she created something for me, which allowed me the opportunity, as you see in this next picture, when I met Gary Vaynerchuk, I weighed almost 40 pounds lighter. And that was just in 4 months because I finally got help. Right now, you might need help when it comes to your music. You might need help when it comes to songwriting. You might need help when it comes to production. But for whatever reason, you're continuing to put this music out there that isn't having the impact that it should because it's not good enough. Why are you in such a hurry? What's the rush? The rush is you think that, well, everyone else is putting out music. I've got to put out music too in order to be successful. No, you are now competing with the world. It's not just competing with artists that aren't signed or independent artists like yourself. You're actually competing with the world. What you need is proper instruction. You need proper guidance. Below this video in the description, I'm going to give you the resources that you need. If your songs need to get better, I'm going to provide you the resources to get your songs better. If your production needs to get better, if you need to be able, maybe funds are an issue, which that's basically the biggest excuse I hear from musicians is lack of money. It's not necessarily lack of money, it's lack of resources, because you seem to find money when you want new gear, or you seem to find money when you need to hire someone to try to get your songs on playlists. You just don't seem to be spending your money in the right place. So I'm going to give you some tools below this video to help you do that. Let's get the songs right. Let's get your production right. Let's get your brand right. Maybe working with me, you're at a point right now where you feel you've just run into a brick wall. Whatever the reason is that you're struggling, I would love to hear about that in the comments below. Let me reach back out to you and supply you some resources so we can stop making excuses. Because a lot of times the biggest problem we have is ourselves. I know that's what it was for me. I kept getting in my own way of progress. One, because I thought I knew everything. Two, because I figured I am a smart dude. I can figure this out myself. I self prescribed my problem because of Professor and Dr. Google on more than one occasion. I cannot even tell you the amount of money that I have spent and wasted on magic pills and magic formulas and quick solutions. And the problem was I'd get some temporary results and then boom, the weight would come back. Okay, the cool part is I'm sharing with you from personal experience. So what is it going to finally take for you to get out of your own way? That's right, for you to get out of your own way. You are the only obstacle. Everything else is an excuse. The only thing we can't overcome is death. Okay, everything else is just an excuse. If it's lack of connections or lack of resources or a team or not enough hours in the day, time is a big one. Most of the time it's self-doubt, it's fear, which we can overcome. But what's it going to take for you to finally get out of your way and have the music business that you ultimately want to have? We don't need to call it a career yet. Let's just start with the business. Let's just start putting music out on a regular basis. Let's just start putting out content where people can get the opportunity to get to know you better. Start building that relationship. What's it going to take for you to get out of your own way? And possibly maybe I can help you. I've developed some courses, some free trainings. All the resources, like I said, are going to be below this video. I want to help you write better songs. Not me personally, I can't write for anything, but I've got great friends who can. I'm going to get you those free resources. I'm going to give you free resources to make sure if you want to play guitar better, if you want to be a better producer of your own songs, if whatever it is that you want, you're going to find the resources. And if you don't find a resource there, leave a message in the comments and let me find it for you. But enough with the excuses, okay? This has been the best year ever for me. There were some things that I really needed to focus on this year, some investments I needed to make in myself. Heck, just me even doing this YouTube video, I bought coaching from Sonny Lenarduzzi so that I could learn how to better serve you through YouTube. I went and invested in an Instagram program so I could learn how to serve you. I spent a lot of money getting my own coaching so that I could become a better digital marketer, because yes, I am a digital marketer and you are a digital marketer. We need to understand the world lives online. Yes, I could sit around all year and try to figure it out on myself. Here's why I buy coaching: to speed up the process. There are no shortcuts to success, but there are some things that can speed it up. And what that is it's getting the knowledge and experience from someone who's already been where it is that you want to go. I started learning from digital marketers because that's where I needed to go. I make a lot of investments in myself so that I can come here and teach you for free some of these same exact strategies. If you feel that you'd like to learn more from me, go down below this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, get notified whenever I put these out. If there's topics that you would like me to discuss, please share it inside the comments. Myself, my assistant Hannah, we take a look at it all the time. We're constantly wanting to better serve you. But the key to all of this, from personal experience, is the only way that you are going to grow is if you get out of your own way. The problem with any growth is usually looking right back at you in the mirror. My name is Rick Barker. It's been an absolute pleasure serving you, and I'll see you inside the next video.